Be honest. When you see that notification pop up on the first of the month, do you feel A, grateful for shelter? B, neutral, it's just business? Or C, a deep, visceral punch to the gut that ruins your entire morning? If you picked C, you are not bad with money. You are experiencing a specific, well-documented psychological phenomenon. Paying rent isn't just a transaction. It is a monthly ritual of loss. Today, we aren't talking about budgeting. We are talking about why rent hurts more than a car payment, a mortgage, or even a credit card bill, and why your brain treats your landlord like a villain, even if they are perfectly nice.
Psychologists call it the endowment effect. It's the idea that we overvalue things we own simply because we own them. When you buy a $5 coffee, you trade money for an object. That's a fair swap. You get the coffee, you feel fine. When you buy a $50 video game, you trade money for access to entertainment. You feel fine. But rent? You are trading money for nothing new. You already slept there last night. The walls are the same. Because you have occupied that apartment for 30 days, your brain now treats that space as yours. So when you hand over the cash, your brain screams, "Why am I buying what I already own?" We don't see it as paying for a service. We see it as bribing a king to not evict us. And evolutionarily, humans hate paying tribute.
Here is the cruel joke of the rental cycle. On the first of the month, you feel poor. You feel restricted. You say, "I can't go out to dinner. Rent just hit." But on the 28th of the month, that money is sitting in your account. Your brain sees that money as spending money. It feels abundant. This is delay discounting. We value immediate pleasure over future security. Your brain says, "Buy the shirt now. Worry about the landlord later." But then the first comes. You panic. You pay the rent. And then you have nothing left for you. This creates a feedback loop of scarcity mindset. You aren't poor, but you feel poor for 2 weeks, then rich for 2 weeks, then poor again. That whiplash, that's the psychology of rent. It keeps you in a permanent state of financial anxiety, even if your income is stable. There is a famous study called the IKEA effect. It proves that if you build something yourself, you value it more. Sweat equity creates love. Homeowners feel this when they fix a leaky faucet. The house becomes theirs. But renters? We are banned from the IKEA effect. You can't paint the wall. You can't change the light fixture. You live in a museum where the curator, your landlord, decides if you are allowed to hang a picture. Because you cannot invest your labor into the space, your brain never fully registers it as home. It registers it as hotel. And paying for a hotel every month feels desperate. Paying for a home feels dignified. Rent blurs the line, and your amygdala hates ambiguity. Okay, we can't lower your rent with this video, but we can stop the psychological bleeding. Tip number 1, pay rent on the 25th. Don't wait for the 1st. Pay it the moment you get your paycheck. This kills the false abundance of the 28th and turns rent into a predictable subroutine, not a looming doom. Tip number 2, the stoic receipt trick. Look at your rent receipt and say out loud, "I did not lose money. I bought 30 days of safety from the wind, the snow, and the city noise." Sounds cheesy, but cognitive reframing works. You aren't paying a king, you are buying a shield. Tip number 3, radical ownership. If you can't paint the wall, buy a massive piece of art. If you can't change the faucet, change the light bulbs to a specific warm hue. Hack your senses. If it smells like you and looks like you, the endowment effect kicks in anyway. Rent is expensive, but the psychological weight isn't just about the number. It's about the loss of control. You are not a loser for renting. You are a human being trying to feel safe in a system that treats housing as a commodity. So next month, when the first rolls around, don't rage pay the bill. Look at it, nod, and say, "I am buying time, and time is the only thing I can't get back."
Now, hit subscribe if you've ever done the math on how many months of mortgage down payment you've paid in rent. Let's cry together in the comments.